Alrighty, hello everybody, good evening here on Wednesday. We're live here on YouTube and we're going to be discussing about Tony Romo, Gronkowski, and of course comedian Charlie Murphy. Before we begin, let's start talking about Charlie Murphy, the oldest brother of comedian actor Eddie Murphy. Passed away earlier today, Wednesday, Central Time in New York City. He died from complications of leukemia. He was going through chemotherapy. And unfortunately, the leukemia cancer beat him. He couldn't beat the fight. He was 57 years old. My deepest condolences go on to the entire Murphy family in New York City. Here today, Wednesday, April 12th, year 2017. Alright. So it looks like Tony Romo, there's not any time soon that he's going to retire from the NFL. Okay? He is going to continue playing. He's going to continue working with CBS in the broadcast booth. He's going to take the place of Bill Sims. And we'll be catching him every single Sunday when the season starts here 2017. Between times of 4:15 Eastern Time, 4:30 Eastern Time, which means 3:15, 3:25 East Central Time on CBS 11, the official station of the Dallas Cowboys. Now, to me, Tony Romo looks like he'll do a better job as a coloring analyst commentator, better than playing with the NFL. Because if you continue risking quarterback Tony Romo is not only looking to get hurt on the football field, but he's also going to suffer an NFL concussion. And you really don't want to see Tony Romo suffer an NFL concussion. I mean, exactly, these NFL helmets the players are wearing, they're not safe for them. Or not. So I'm sitting here, okay, if I'm going to continue risking Tony Romo and the NFL for this season 2017, what exactly do I need to do for Tony Romo? Okay. There are a lot of things you can do for Tony Romo. You don't play him at all. But he's not looking to retire yet. So, okay, he's not going to retire yet. That's fine. Do I think he'll make a great coloring analyst in the NFL on CBS 11, official station of the Dallas Cowboys? My answer would be yes. I want to give him that second chance. Phil Simms, he's 62 years old, okay? He is from the state of Kentucky. He's a Kentuckian. And a Kentuckian isn't going to last you that long working with CBS. So maybe the CEO that owns the company, that owns the network in East Rutherford, New Jersey, decided to hire quarterback Tony Romo. I think that's not a bad deal at all. When you make more money being a current analyst, commentator, broadcaster with CBS more than you do the NFL. But don't get me wrong, the NFL you do make a lot of money playing for the NFL. But Tony Romo give it all his best shot. Give it all he got, okay? His entire body was getting hurt and injured on the football field, right? So Tony Romo, sooner or later, he was going to tell us, the Cowboys fans, you know what? Unfortunately, I'm not coming back and playing in the NFL. Okay, we already knew that. Sooner or later, we were going to find out that quarterback Tony Romo was not going to come back and play for the Cowboys. So next, in a few more months, June 1st, year 2017, Tony Romo has a big decision to make on his own. He's going to have to talk with his family, his wife, his kids, and say, look, I think I am going to hang up the cleats in New Jersey, and I'm ready to retire from the NFL. So when he starts announcing that day, whenever he's announced, I'm not going to say he's going to announce it sooner or later because I'm not going to find out sooner or later yet. If he was to announce it, I want to know why exactly. Because if you mention that your body is getting hurt and injured, that's the reason why he's going to retire soon. Now, Big Ben Roethlisberger, he's 35 years old, right? And this young man playing in college football, he played for Miami, Ohio. And a couple of miles away from Kane, Ohio, Toledo, Ohio, and Cleveland, Ohio, right? And so Big Ben has been playing a long time with the Pittsburgh Steelers because that's the only team he played for. Now, I don't know exactly where he played high school football in Pennsylvania and Ohio. So he came out of Miami, Ohio that day, and I saw him in his first uniform in an NFL team named the Pittsburgh Steelers. A team that he won a Super Bowl not so long ago in Tampa Bay, Florida, at Raymond James Stadium that day, on NBC5. And they were playing against the Phoenix, Arizona Cardinals, I think, on NBC5, right? And I'm watching, and I say, wow, Big Ben Roethlisberger wins that Super Bowl down in Tampa, Florida that day on NBC5. The year before, 2010, he comes and plays here at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's the Packers and Pittsburgh Steelers on Fox 4 that day. So I'm watching the Super Bowl that day here in Arlington, Texas. Okay, raining that day. Temperatures were in the 60s today, but the roof is closed. And I'm watching, I'm saying, well, maybe Big Ben Roethlisberger can come back and beat quarterback Aaron Rodgers. To no avail, to no avail. Big Ben Roethlisberger could not even win against Green Bay Packers. So I thought maybe Roethlisberger won one Super Bowl ring with the Steelers when they were playing against the Arizona Cardinals at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay, Florida on NBC5. When you're playing on Fox 4 network, that's a whole different story. He did not win on Fox 4. Who won? You guess? Green Bay. Green Bay, to be exact, won that first Super Bowl ring against the Steelers. And it never came to my mind to see the Pittsburgh Steelers lose that Super Bowl that day. So I'm watching and I'm watching and I'm watching the entire Steelers-Packers game on Fox 4 network. And I said, what the heck, I'm going to kick back here and enjoy me a plate of food. Ice cold Dr. Pepper. And I'm going to sit back and I'm going to enjoy the game. And that's what I did. So when I was watching that Super Bowl that day played on Fox 4, I said, hold on just a minute now. You mean to tell me that the Steelers can win this Super Bowl against the Green Bay Packers in Arlington, Texas? I mean, it was so easy for Green Bay to survive that day in 2010. Although the Steelers couldn't win that game, that championship Super Bowl for their coach, Mike Tomlin, at that time. Okay, I thought, okay, Tomlin might win this Super Bowl ring in Arlington, Texas. And it came to my mind. And it appeared to go that. Things did not appear to go that way. Instead, who won? Aaron Rodgers won it fair and square. Now, this year, 2017, down in Houston, Texas, Super Bowl 51 was played that day at 5:30. Again, on Fox 4 Network. Falcons, Patriots. Okay. So when I'm watching New England down 21-0 at the half, I say, okay, they made a field goal, so they're down 21-3 at the half. Okay, they come back. Third quarter, still down by a few points, but they came back in the fourth quarter. And we go to overtime in this game. And I said, okay, the Atlanta Falcons defense has got to find a way to put some pressure on quarterback named Tom Brady from Michigan. To no avail, to no avail, to no avail. It was unfortunately that the Patriots nobody could stop them in the pocket of scrimmage. And I believe that, okay, can Atlanta come back in this overtime game on Fox 4, pull it out, you go back home the next day, and you celebrate the Vince Lombardi Trophy in Atlanta, Georgia. Folks, everybody in Atlanta was sad that same day. Okay. And I honestly thought, I really thought, wow, the Falcons made it to Super Bowl 51 here in Houston, Texas tonight at 5:30 Central Time. But they could not win this entirely game against a quarterback named Tom Brady. You let Gronkowski go over you. You let LeGarrette LeBlanc go over you. You pretty much let everybody go over you. But that Patriots defense, they put a lot of pressure on that quarterback named Matt Ryan. Yeah, they sure did. They put a lot of pressure on him, and they did sack him multiple times. I mean, I thought, Matt Ryan, you're going to pull this one out, but you're going to pull it out, and you're going to win this game. With no shadow of a doubt. Unfortunately, it did not appear to work that way. Instead, who won that Super Bowl ring? Tom Brady won it fair and square. And I give every credit to Tom Brady, who is 39 years old. Okay? A 39-year-old quarterback ain't going to stay that long playing for New England Patriots. Sooner or later, he's going to come announce on the podium. He's going to say, you know what? It's official. I'm going to retire. So if he decides to retire soon, I don't know when he's going to retire. He could retire, like, let's say, probably like in the middle of the season, year 2017. He could decide to retire then. That's the name. But if he retires this summer during the end of the playoffs here, 2017 on ABC, TNT, ESPN, and ESPN2, and ESPN Radio, 102.3, ESPN FM, now that shouldn't be a problem. Should it? No. To me, it really shouldn't. Okay? Because I really think that sooner or later, Tom Brady will announce, like Peyton Manning did a couple of years ago. He announced he was going to retire at the age of 39 years old. And Peyton Manning sure did retire. The only person I'm waiting to see retire are quarterback Big Ben Roethlisberger from Miami and Tom Brady from Michigan. If Tom Brady retires soon, those guys are going to go to the Hall of Fame next year, 2018. Or maybe this year, 2017. Okay? To be soon as Zach and Kane, Ohio. If they do make it to the Hall of Fame. Down in Kane, Ohio. We're all wondering how much are people going to vote the most for. If they vote for Tom Brady, or they vote for Big Ben Roethlisberger, or they vote for Drew Brees as well too, because Drew Brees says he's going to retire sooner or later as well too. I'm not leaving Drew Brees out. If Drew Brees retires as a quarterback for the New Orleans Saints down in New Orleans, was happy because that's where he played. Okay, before he left San Diego Chargers a long time ago, San Diego, California. He played in college football at Pro too. Okay, and he was a great guy to play football. Okay. But now when these guys are tired and their bodies are getting tired, we have to respect their decision, right? So I got no problem with Tom Brady retiring from the NFL, okay? And I also got no problem with seeing Drew Brees retire along with Tom Brady and Big Ben Roethlisberger. Now, if Tony Romo really wanted to retire already, he wouldn't have announced it today Wednesday. Unfortunately, he's not ready to retire yet from the NFL. So I'm guessing, where does he want to start? Broadcasting. When the season 2017 starts, again from scratch, that day, if we do play, end up playing on CBS 11, we could be playing we could see somewhere between the times of 4:15 Eastern Time, 4:30 Eastern Time, 3:15 Central Time, 3:25 and 3:30 Eastern Central Time. If we see tournament during that time, talking live on CBS 11 with Jim Nash from CBS 11, visitors of the Dallas Cowboys, I'm going to be very happy for quarterback Tony Romo to finally become a current analyst commentator inside the broadcast booth. Now, Kentucky guy named Phil Simms. He's 62 years old. What exactly is Phil Simms going to be doing now? We just found out that he will be working with Radio Westwood 1 in East Rutherford, New Jersey studios. Okay? At Radio Westwood 1 headquarters, Phil Simms can talk about anything he wants. He can talk about when he was the quarterback for the Giants that day. And he retired in 1995. Okay? That's the day he retired. So now, is Phil Simms angry because quarterback Tony Romo is taking his job? Or is Phil Simms not too happy with playing, but not too happy with seeing Tony Romo come and take his place in the NFL? I don't think the problem is Tony Romo. The problem is Phil Simms. Phil Simms feels like he's not ready to leave that broadcast chair. He feels like he's not ready to leave that broadcast booth. I mean, I saw him call Super Bowl in South Beach, Florida, Colts, Chicago Bears. The year before, 49ers, Baltimore Ravens, New Orleans, Louisiana. In the middle of the year, Houston, Texas, Patriots, Carolina Panthers. After, Saints, Colts, CBS 11. 2016 Panthers, Broncos, Santa Clara, California. That man, he's been awesome as an NFL coloring analyst commentator, along with his side guy, with his partner, with Jim Nance. Now, Jim Nance, he will be very happy for quarterback Tony Romo to come work in that broadcast booth. And I think it's better. We can save Tony Romo the trouble from ever getting injured on the football field. Ever see him suffering an NFL concussion? Because NFL players do suffer concussions on the football field. So we're trying to prevent Tony Romo from going through one of those scenarios and those races. And secondly, but not all, should Rob Gronkowski from the England Patriots be banned from a WWE event? My answer is no. Should he continue attending WWE events like pay-per-views? I think he should. He enjoys that. And he should continue enjoying the events that are in any part of the country. If he wanted to come here to American Airlines Center in downtown Dallas, and Raw is here, or SmackDown, or any pay-per-view that's here in Dallas, he's more than welcome to. I'm not going to ban Gronkowski. Never. Speaking of which, yesterday, Tuesday, on TWC Sports Network and FS Louisiana, it was the Pelicans at the Lakers last night. Okay. I'll get this. Did y'all knew that this local establishment restaurant that was owned by some family or employees, but employees that work at this establishment, denied service to Pelicans player Anthony Davis because he was wearing a hoodie? Honestly, have they completely lost their mind? That they had no shame in it. I find it very racist. And we're going to go back to the old school days where we had the signs, whites on, colors on. We're not in the old days anymore. You cannot deny service to an NBA player of the name Davis, Anthony Davis, okay? He was injured. Yeah, he was. He was very injured last night. He wanted to go eat something. Before we continue. So now here is 7:10, 8:10 Eastern Time for those living in the East. Okay. Well, we got some breaking news here from the NFL. Terrence Kingston says he is retiring. Played 7 seasons with several teams. Jacksonville Jaguars, the Denver Broncos, and the Washington Redskins. Okay? I think Kingston has done what he can. Terrence Knighton. I think Knighton has done all he could for those teams. Jaguars never made it to the Super Bowl. Broncos did. Redskins didn't make it to the Super Bowl either, but he tried his best playing for those teams. But I think it's time for Knighton to retire as well too. Now, I got no problem with Knighton. He has done a phenomenal job in this game. In a few more hours, you got the Pacers and Hawks playing on ESPN Network. We will keep you updated as well too. But getting back here to Knighton. So now other players want to retire from the NFL. Okay, so Knighton wants to retire soon. He played with 3 teams: Broncos, Jaguars, and Redskins. Okay, that's good. And Drew Brees wants to retire too as well. Then Tom Brady wants to retire as well too. So then Big Ben Roethlisberger also wants to retire. That's fine. All right, so getting back on Anthony Davis here. But before we get there, check time here, 7:11 p.m. Central Time, 8:11 Eastern Time for those in the East. Here live on YouTube here tonight, Wednesday, April 12th, year 2017. Okay. So my thought is, why would you deny service to an NBA player because of the color of his skin? And what does it matter if he's wearing a hoodie? Maybe the young man did not want to show his face. What if other customers, if I own a restaurant here in the Metroplex, let's say it's a Mexican food restaurant place, downtown Dallas, for example. Okay, and Anthony Davis stops by my restaurant. I would tell my employees, you know what? I don't care what any person, because of the color of his skin, if they come in here and they're wearing a hoodie, I'm going to let you know right now. Do not be a racist towards them. show them respect, the respect that they truly deserve. But these restaurant employees in Los Angeles, California, they didn't show him any respect. Instead, they deny him service at this restaurant. Come on. Are we going to act like a bunch of little kids here? You can't even take the risk to tell the young man, you know what? Welcome to our restaurant. How can I help you? I will say we will find a table right away, sir. Where would you like to sit? He will tell him. I will be a great hostess or a great front door person. But I'm not going to tell him, oh, you can't come here because you're wearing a hoodie. Am I going to be discriminated because he's wearing a hoodie? No, I'm not. So these employees at this restaurant in Los Angeles, California, what made them do that? What really made them do something like that? When we're going to be racist towards an African-American person here, are we going to be racist towards anybody because of the color of skin? Huh? No. People. NBA fans. I really feel like Anthony Davis, deep inside, he gets hurt. He probably told his teammates, you know what, fellas? I couldn't even get them to eat here in Los Angeles because they denied me service because I was wearing a hoodie. So they expect me to go walk to a Carl's Jr. fast food place and go buy them a $9 burger, fries and a drink. Maybe I don't want to eat a burger. Maybe I want to get some tacos. Oh, I can't even go to the taqueria because they're saying I'm wearing a hoodie. Or I want to go eat some chicken. I can't even go in a place because I'm wearing a hoodie. So if I'm wearing a hoodie here live on YouTube, you're not going to allow me to come in your establishment because you think I'm a terrorist? You think I'm working for the drug cartels? You think I'm ISIS? Let me tell you something, people. Quit being racist towards anybody because of the color of skin. We need to truly show them respect. The respect that they truly deserve. How would you feel if they deny you service in Los Angeles, California, yesterday, Tuesday, April 11th, year 2017? How would you feel? How would you feel? You probably would have felt really freaking bad. You would have felt ticked off because you want to say, you know what? They didn't let me come here and eat. They're not even service. I'm hungry. I'm going to pay. I got money in my pocket, but I can't come because I'm wearing a hoodie. I find that just wrong. Since when do restaurants have dress codes to tell you what you can wear and what you cannot wear? Oh, so if there's an exotic dancer entering your establishment and she's wearing her a stripper exotic dancer gear, you're going to allow her to come in your restaurant? Are you? When there are little kids eating with their parents in that restaurant, you're going to allow her to come in, but you will not allow an NBA player to come in there in your restaurant because he's wearing... Folks, I find that just wrong. Since when do restaurants tell you what you cannot wear? I've been to several restaurants here in the Metroplex, and nobody has ever told me you can come here because you're wearing a hoodie. An employee or a hostess at a restaurant cannot deny you service because of the color of your skin. We're not in the old school days here, folks. We shouldn't be racist towards anybody in the Metroplex. But I think they honestly owe Anthony Davis an apology. That they do. Thanks for joining here live on YouTube. Have a great evening. I'll catch you down here tonight. Thank you. Bye-bye.